do it. First drill is going to be a sharp angled out wide serve on the Deuce side, but I'm going to switch up the actual serving position. So I'll do my normal position, which is about a foot from the center of the court. So, like so. And then the second attempt will be a little bit further to my right. So you'll see as I do the drill, it'll be two serves. One, my normal position, one a little bit more out towards my right. And I'm going to try and get a little bit more angle on that outside Deuce serve. So we'll see how it goes. I am using the head Metallix 2 Signum Pro Firestorm 1.3 in the mains. In the crosses, it's Isospeed V18, that 1.12 string. So I've been pretty happy with the way it performs. The length control is outstanding, and hopefully that's going to help me hit those targets there. They're not ultra sharp, they're about a foot and a half inside the service line. So I should be able to hit the cones or even get a sharper angle than where the cones are standing at right now. But yeah, let's see how it goes. that was the drill in its entirety. Didn't manage to hit the cone or the markers, unfortunately, but we did hit a few serves that actually landed before the cone, so pretty sharp angles, and a few that I hit from my out wide position, my out wide serving position. So that meant that the actual serve ended up hitting the side fence. A really effective serve. If I'm actually able to execute that in a match situation, I'd be able to pull my opponent way out of court. So that's an interesting option. That's something I need to probably add into my arsenal. But yeah, that's the drill. Not too bad. I did find it's very cold today. It's probably about 4 or 5 degrees Celsius, and you can probably hear the wind. It's pulling up the net sometimes, messing around with the toss. But I'm not moaning just about that. It's because it's so cold, you actually get a little bit more length control, as opposed to when you're playing in hotter, humid conditions, indoor conditions. And so that does give us, like I said, more control in terms of better length. But does mean I have to effort the ball a little bit more than I would like to. I kind of just want to serve 100 serves and not really feel anything from it, just stroke the ball. But because it is so cold, I'm having to effort the ball a little bit. So it's on my mind at the moment that the Isospeed string has a lower launch angle, because the dwell time's a bit shorter than the Firestorm. I think it was 35.9 milliseconds compared to Firestorm at 36.3, so a noticeable difference. Might be something to note. The next string that I use, seeing as we're going into the winter months, I might have to use a string that has a higher launch angle. So I'll still have the length control and the feel from the string, but a higher launch angle, so I don't have to effort the ball over the net as much as I am like we saw in that drill. But either way, good stuff. Let's move on to the next.